wait for Waitep, Virginia Gilbert is Quest, and my Shuswap name is Wisnik, was given to me by my elder. And I would like to welcome you all to Sahwapam Uluk, and I'd like to congratulate you on your accomplishments that you finished school, and it's really neat to see that you can do this. And I'd like to say a prayer, and I'll sing a couple songs for you. The prayer will be thanking the Great Spirit, the higher power, God as we understand Him. He's in this prayer, and I'm asking to look after us on our journey on this earth. So here goes. Oud kraal kukpi, kukstak kukniana dak smastem dak ok. Kukstak kukniana dak our house wherever we are. Oud kraal kukpi, kukstak kukniana dak ihin, dak tania, dak mouch, chi, swell, spekbak, belamen. Oud kraal kukpi, kukstak kukniana dak smemmel, dak emt, dak emt. Oh, Great Spirit, I want to thank you for this day. Thank you for all the good things you have given me, the food I eat and the water that I drink. Oh, Great Spirit, I want to thank you for the moose meat, the deer meat, the salmon, the berries, and our medicines out there, Great Spirit. And I want to thank you for the water, Great Spirit, Southqua. Oh, Great Spirit, and I want to thank you for my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren. And thank you, Great Spirit, for my mom and dad, and my grandmother and grandfather that taught me what I know today so that I could pass it down to my future generations, Great Spirit. And I thank you for all the ones here that graduated, Great Spirit. Bless them and look after them on their journey in life. Okay, here I go with a song for you. Congratulations again. The next song will be a Women's Warrior song, because we have some of our women in graduating and carrying on for their travel in life. so that they can raise children and have a blessings from them. And I would like to pray for all the women on earth right now. Latin Postman, my heart is glad. Thank you. And happy journey through life. Oh, all my relations. Oh.
White to White Tap. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christine Bovis-Knosson, and I am the Provost and Vice President Academic and Research at Thompson Rivers University. I am absolutely delighted to be your MC for today's virtual ceremony. I realize that this is not the way we would normally celebrate your convocation. Many of us were looking forward to congratulating you from the TCC and look on proudly as you cross the stage to receive your credentials. But sadly, this is simply not possible yet. We hope that you will find the virtual convocation just as exciting. We have congratulatory messages and speeches from the Chancellor, the President, Deans, and the Alumni Association. You will be able to watch the citations and speeches from our honorary doctorate recipients, Elder Mona Jules and Vera Schiff. I hope that you will find their journeys and words of wisdom as inspiring and as humbling as I have. Your valedictorian will also be making a speech in this ceremony, and we will be celebrating the medal winners' accomplishments. I do hope what we have arranged in the TRU virtual convocation ceremony will be almost as good as the real thing. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Brett Fairburn, President and Vice Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, who will formally welcome you to today's ceremony. In the language of these lands where TRU's campuses are planted, the unceded territory of the Secwepemc people, hello to all of you, wherever this message finds you. My name is Brett Fairbairn. I'm President and Vice Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, and I want to congratulate all of you, all of the TRU graduates of 2020, and all of your families, friends, and supporters. You've demonstrated hard work and dedication to your goals. That's what has brought you to today, to this culmination of your accomplishments. Perhaps it involved late nights of study. You may have been juggling work or care responsibilities alongside your courses. Perhaps you had to move away from home, or maybe you had to get past that one special class or subject. But you got here to today because you overcame every challenge. Likely you did not do it alone.
You had friends and family members helping and supporting you and encouraging you. Perhaps there was an instructor or two who made a difference for you along the way. Every year, there are a number of students who overcome exceptional personal challenges to achieve their degrees and certificates. With your hard work and perseverance, you inspire all of us who work in higher education. This year, there are more of you than usual. More of you have had to work through changes, setbacks, and disappointments to get to where you are today. It's been 100 years since students in Canada graduated in circumstances like these. Students who graduated during the Spanish flu in 1918 and 1919 graduated into a world ravaged by disease and death and an economy in turmoil. Such challenges come to some generations and have come to yours. It must be a little strange and perhaps a little sad to end your academic journey under the conditions of COVID-19. There's no use beating around the bush. You have missed out on some things. Some of you may have lost family members and loved ones. Others will have lost other things that are not trivial. Time with your friends, sporting events, your opportunity to celebrate your graduation in person, or a job lined up after graduation that disappeared. It's okay to be sad about such losses, whether they are great or small. Grieving is the process by which our minds and spirits accommodate events that go against our expectations, things that we cannot change. There's nothing wrong with grieving as much or as little as you need to, while at the same time commemorating this important step in your life. History shows that periods of hardship and disruption are followed by periods of building and rebuilding. I want you to know, graduates, that recovery and renewal will come. It's only a matter of time. You were the first generation of COVID-19 graduates. It will fall to you to take your fresh energy, skills, and ideas into society at the very beginning of the renewal and rebuilding of our economy, of our health services, and of our relationships with each other. Just as few cohorts of graduates face circumstances like a pandemic, few have the opportunity to help reshape the world. You will have that opportunity. And how will you reshape it? How do you want the economy, society, the world to be different than how it was before? As you think about that question, I have two suggestions for you to keep in mind. First, sustainability. As a society, we don't just need jobs and services and recreation to come back. We need them to be sustainable, to be more resilient than before. COVID-19 is an urgent reminder that our society is not separate from the natural world. This virus, one minuscule packet of molecules produced by natural processes, has the power to overturn economies and international relationships. We've been reminded that nature is powerful, and we are part of it. Before COVID hit, there was a strengthening consensus that our societies and economies needed to change to be more environmentally sustainable. Less pollution, less carbon, renewable energies coming more strongly on stream. Is there any doubt that post-COVID rebuilding has to be environmentally sound? Whether your graduate skills involve rebuilding buildings, advising businesses, or counseling people to change their lives, I suspect being more sustainable, more naturally resilient will be part of what you do. So seize the moment, embrace the change, and lead the change. Environmental is not the only kind of sustainability that matters, and that brings me to my second piece of advice. In unexpected ways, COVID has put a spotlight on issues of mental health and interpersonal relationships. Like with environmental issues, awareness of mental health was growing before the pandemic. Now, physical distancing and cancellation of events have made millions of people more aware of the problems of isolation. We need to take these lessons with us as we build a better economy and society. We need to be aware of how interpersonal relationships are important to all of us. All people need people. This reality makes recent examples of social discord and oppression even more painful. A few weeks ago in Minneapolis on May 25th, George Floyd died because of institutional attitudes and practices that devalue Black people and their lives. His death, coming after so many others, has revitalized an international movement to confront the legacies of racism, colonialism, and white supremacy. That movement touches us here at TRU and connects with long experiences of oppression that have affected all racialized groups in Canada. At TRU, because of whose land we are on, we remember the violence done by Canada and Canadian institutions to Indigenous peoples. Throughout its existence, Canada has expropriated, disenfranchised, and repressed Indigenous people, attacked their culture, and trampled their lives. In coming months and years, as we rebuild the interpersonal relations that make up a society, Canada, like other countries, must do better. Truth and reconciliation are the way forward for us. As graduates of TRU, you have the skill sets to build better relationships, a better justice system, a better economy, and services. In all of your programs and courses, you have learned that there are good evidence-based practices for trades, for professions, for research. You've learned to pay attention to facts and experience. In universities, we call this a search for truth. And you've worked together with students, faculty, and staff of many backgrounds and identities. Working together in this way builds respect for people. At TRU, you have shared and learned from your fellow students who are multiculturally Canadian, Indigenous, or international from over 100 countries around the world. Respect for truth, for evidence, for fact, respect for people. Those are building blocks of your university education. And they're building blocks for a better society. Building a more equitable society begins with facing facts and acknowledging real-life experiences. As graduates of a university, we don't look the other way. We pay attention to facts. Truth comes first for us. If we deal with truth well, we will get to reconciliation, which is in large measure about achieving and practicing respect, empathy, and compassion for other people. However we may be challenged by life's current issues, in reconciliation we find balance, harmony, and transformative change. Transformative change, that's what your university education has prepared you for. At TRU, we're moving ahead with a vision of inclusiveness. This university is a community where everyone belongs and where everyone is to be supported. We're still working on that vision and making progress towards it. But I hope you felt that sense of belonging during your time at TRU. Staff and faculty who genuinely helped and cared. Students who got involved, who encouraged you to try something new and shaped your experience. You're graduating from a very special university. I encourage you to take the spirit of TRU with you wherever you go. Build a more sustainable and equitable world where all people belong. How do you want the world to be different than it was before? You have the opportunity to do something about it. I want to end with one final visionary word in Secwepemcin, a word that we've adopted to guide ourselves at TRU, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl means we're all related to each other, to nature, to all living things. Congratulations on what you have overcome and on what you've achieved, and our very best wishes for the next chapter and how you will contribute to your communities in the future. Well done, graduates of 2020.
Graduates, it's an honor for me as Chancellor of the Thompson Rivers University to address you on such a special occasion. Whether you attended the Kamloops or Williams Lake campuses or the TRU BC Centre for Open Learning, you have demonstrated that you have achieved a significant milestone in your life. Although I would prefer to be meeting with you and making this presentation in person, please know that I share in the celebration of your success. And by the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the Thompson Rivers University, I confer the certificates, diplomas, and degrees with all the consequent privileges and responsibilities in absentia to our graduates today. Again, congratulations.
Hey, Dear graduating class of 2020, on behalf of the very proud and dedicated faculty and staff at TRU Williams Lake, I wish you the sincerest of congratulations on your personal achievement. Some time ago, you entered university with goals and the desire to gain new knowledge and skills. While you were there, in addition to the normal challenges facing you in university, the world changed. You had to isolate, you had to overcome personal and financial difficulties, and alter the way in which you interacted with your loved ones and, in fact, with life itself. In addition to that, you also had to change the way you learned. All of which is more than anyone could have anticipated when you entered university. You have now proven how resilient you are and are managing to keep moving forward and graduated. Reflect for a minute on what you have already accomplished. Congratulations. Now just imagine what you can do moving into the future. Also, by graduating, you have made your family, your friends, and home communities very proud of you. Moving to the future, do take the time to reflect and acknowledge the people and the supports that you have helped get you to where you are today. You are now leaving university and entering a new era of your life. Be confident in yourself. Know that you have the knowledge and skills that will help you be successful in the world in a way you may not have dreamed possible when you entered university. Looking to the future, I offer you this simple advice to consider. Pay attention, always, to the options life presents to you. Believe in yourself. Seize the opportunities in front of you. And always go forward, showing kindness and compassion. Again, on behalf of the entire TRU community, know we are so very proud of you and offer you a hearty congratulations on your accomplishment. Hi, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Harmony Burkar, our Williams Lake valedictorian. Harmony Burkar graduates from the Practical Nursing program. After 20 years of working in tourism, Burkar decided a career change was in order and enrolled at TRU. Thankful for the opportunity to pursue a goal while remaining in the city where she was born and raised. She was active on the Williams Lake campus throughout her program, completing a School of Nursing work-study position, volunteering for the TRU Gala in 2018. She maintained a position on the Dean's List throughout the program and received the TRU Grit Scholarship for her academic achievements. She plans to work as a nurse while continuing her education and intends to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Nursing in the fall. It is with great pleasure I introduce to you Harmony Burkar.
Good morning, faculty, staff, friends, family, and fellow students. As a practical nursing graduate and alumni of the Healthcare Assistant Program, I am honored to give this speech on behalf of the graduating class of 2020, which also commemorates the 50th anniversary of TRU. Despite the unconventional format of our graduation in a virtual convocation, there is nothing that can take away our accomplishments. I was rather worried when I was asked to give this speech, as I wanted to ensure that I painted a full picture of our graduating class. Thinking about the many students present, I was reminded of the diversity of programs on the Williams Lake campus, such as School of Nursing, Trades, Education and Social Work, Applied Business Technology, Applied Sustainable Ranching, and University Prep, to name a few. Amongst these programs are unique individuals with different goals, dreams, and values. From the beginning of our programs, some of us may have not wanted to be here, yet for some, this was the university we had longed to be accepted. Some of us did not know who we were, while others knew exactly the person they are and the person they were working to be. Through these programs, we learned much about ourselves and who we wanted to become. Regardless of our path, together we inspired each other to achieve our goals through grit and determination. The final culmination of our hard work are the certificates, diplomas, and degrees that we commemorate today. Beyond these credentials, friendships were formed and critical life skills developed that we will carry forward on our individual journeys. For the class of 2020, our university experience ended abruptly. We are the student body that is graduating during a global pandemic. Back in March, COVID-19 threw a wrench into our lives, not just as students, but our lives as a whole. In order to stop the spread of the virus, the university acted swiftly. Students returned home, classes moved online, and traditional graduation ceremonies were canceled. To me, graduation isn't just a walk on a stage. It's a celebration of community, a celebration of all the hard work and the relationships formed over many years of schooling. Yet, current restrictions require no sharing of hugs or traditional class photos. Many of us will not see our fellow classmates before we graduate. Through these difficult circumstances, I find solace in the idea that this is something that every graduate is going through in one way or another. While we celebrate our accomplishments virtually in a physically distanced world, we are all in the same boat. Thanks to the dedication and perseverance of TRU faculty and students alike, we forged our way through these unprecedented times and have proven that we are a graduating class marked by incredible resilience and determination. I would like to acknowledge and wholeheartedly thank the TRU Williams Lake faculty and staff. The small size of this university provided the opportunity to get to know fellow students, instructors, and staff on an individual basis, not always found in large university settings. The support and encouragement from the School of Nursing and faculty from across the Williams Lake campus has been unwavering through our university experience. You are exemplary mentors and role models who continuously encourage us to be the best that we can be. You've instilled in us the self-confidence needed to reach for our dreams and had faith when we doubted ourselves. For all of these things, we, the class of 2020, thank every single one of you. Finally, as graduates, we are transitioning into the real world during unprecedented times. There are many uncertainties in both our immediate and distant future. Never forget the resilience and determination that brought each and every one of us this far, and utilize these strengths in your future endeavors. Congratulations, 2020 graduates. We made it.
At this point in the ceremony, I would like to call upon TRU Alumni and Friends Association co-chair, Mr. Jordan Hirschmiller, who is going to welcome you, our newest TRU alumni.
Hello, graduates, family, friends, staff, and special guests. On behalf of the Thompson Rivers University Alumni and Friends Association, I offer my sincere congratulations to you, the class of 2020. These are unprecedented times, and although we are not celebrating in person, this does not diminish your accomplishments whatsoever. Graduates, you are the newest members of the TRU Alumni and Friends global community. Now more than ever, I encourage you to take time and thank anybody who helped you along this incredible journey. Convocation is also the beginning of a new phase in your path to perpetual learning as you transition from TRU student to TRU alumni. Today, you have completed a milestone in your educational journey. This is not the end, but rather the beginning of something greater. A university degree is not the final step in your quest for knowledge, but more of a foundation in which your future experiences and knowledge will be built upon. I encourage you to never stop learning and to continue to ask questions as the quest for knowledge and self-improvement never ends. The TRU Alumni and Friends community are here to help with your future learning needs. Whether that be through community outreach, professional development, or global connections, we are here to help for you to transition to your new path. Be sure to stay connected with the TRU alumni community. Not only will it prove beneficial for you, also we want the opportunity to showcase the stories and accolades of our graduates with the global community. Alumni, you have now collected the skills and resources to be successful. I welcome you to the global TRU alumni family. Congratulations on all you have achieved and all you will achieve in the years to come. Thanks again.
We have now come to the conclusion of TRU's virtual convocation ceremony. I wish to add my own heartiest congratulations to all of you today. You have demonstrated commitment, compassion, adaptability, and resilience in the face of adversity in getting to this stage. The world in which we find ourselves living and working is a very different one to which we found ourselves at the beginning of 2020. We are all proud of you and celebrate your achievements alongside you, your friends, and your families. Please rest assured that you will be able to attend a live convocation in the future when we are able to hold one, so we can congratulate you all over again, this time in person. For now, congratulations TRU graduates of 2020. Stay safe, be well, and be good to one another. Cook's Chat Chow, thank you very much.